Alright folks, this is Sheila E. from Tennessee. I'm going to show you how I do my banana pudding. This is my own recipe, so you are getting a secret. So we're going to start out just like with any other recipe with your wafers. I'm making 2 medium-sized ones because my husband is giving one for a gift to someone. So you just take your wafers and put them in the bottom of your containers, whatever you're going to use. I got too many for that one. And you start out just like you would any other banana pudding. Try to get them as layered in there as pretty. Well, you don't really have to have them pretty because these are just layered. So we got that, and we're going to layer these. Some of them it's broke up, I saved to go on top just in crumbles. And I can do the old-fashioned homemade banana pudding where you cook it on the stove, and it's really good too. But this is a short one, and it's absolutely delicious. This is a short version, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. It's a short version of what you can do on the stove. So that's one layer. And guys, I'm not give this recipe out, so this is gonna be something new for you all. I do have my bananas here. That's just like with the strawberry cheesecake pudding. That was my idea. I came up with that, and then I've noticed that there's several people on Facebook and YouTube that have made it, and that's okay because I don't care. I wouldn't put it out there if I cared for them making it. So this is going to be another one of my recipes that I've not ever give out. So maybe my sister and her husband can watch it. So anyway, I'm going to peel a few of these bananas. Mine's a little bit different, but you'll see here why in just a few minutes. I'm going to cut you out till I get these peeled and layered. And so what you're going to do is continue to peel your bananas, slice them up, and you can slice them in any way you want to. I just go through here. I don't do little tiny pieces. I do good sized pieces of banana. A lot of people don't like banana, but if you're going to have banana pudding, they like the pudding, but they don't like the banana. If you're going to do a banana pudding, you need to put some bananas in it. It don't need to be just pudding. So, alright, so we got that, and I'm just going to go ahead and put another layer on here just to show you. You just keep doing this until you get probably, I'm going to say 3 or 4 layers of wafers and bananas. It's probably going to take another layer of bananas and wafers here. And I always try to put some wafers on the side where you can see, you'll be able to see through the container. And I like a lot of wafers in mine too. I don't like them where it's just all pudding. So it's up to you how you really do it. So I'm going to take this other banana. And I always, if it's got a brown spot in that banana, I always cut that out. This is something you would want to do not more than one day before you're going to serve it, because the bananas will turn brown. I don't care what you do to them, whether you soak them in lemon juice or whatever. Once they combine with that sugar and your pudding mix, they might last till the next day. They're still real pretty in your pudding, but you wouldn't want to hold this in the refrigerator for 2 or 3 days and then take it somewhere, because your bananas are going to look awful. So anyway, this is our 3rd layer of bananas. Let's go ahead and show you with this one. and then I'll turn it off and do the rest of them. Then I'll show you my filling. That's where it's a little different from everybody else's, but it tastes like homemade, and I'll tell you why here in just a few minutes. Well, hope you like my videos. I would appreciate it if you'd share and like. So that's going to be our third layer of bananas. We're going to take the rest of these wafers, and I'm using the Craven vanilla wafers today. I always want to put something around the edges too. So when your pudding comes up, you're going to have that little top of that cookie, or that wafer, showing, which makes it really nice and cute. But this is, I'm not saying it because it's mine, but this is one of the best banana puddings. And you see those crumbs in that bag? I saved those to go on top. So, we've got this. I'm going to put just one or two more, have a second bag in there. I like to have it full. Like I said, I like a lot of wafers. I always have you an extra bag of wafers. Sometimes if I have extra, I'll put them, zip tie on them and put them in a Ziploc bag. I'll put a little bread tie and put them in a Ziploc bag. So that's about what you're going to see there. So I'll be right back with the filling. Okay guys, I'm back. And as you can see, I've got these two ready to go. They're layered with bananas and wafers. So I'm going to have to make a big batch of my filling. So I'll take one of my big stainless steel bowls and I start out, and I don't really measure, but for you all, I'll try my best to get it pretty close. This is 2% milk. You can use whole milk, or I don't think you can use skim milk or 1%. It wouldn't taste right. So we're going to start out with about 3 cups. 3 or 4. We'll start out with 4 cups because I'm going to need a lot for both of these puddings. So there's 4 cups of just regular 2% milk. And we're going to add the Jell-O Instant Banana Cream. This is the kind you use with cold milk. We're going to add 2 of these. Because I'm making a big batch. I may have to add some more milk, just regular milk, to this to thin it down to pour through my wafers and bananas. I think I've got some new subscribers on my YouTube channel. I want to say hi. Welcome. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. May God bless you all. I enjoy doing this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stir this up just a little bit with my beaters so that it don't throw dried stuff everywhere when I turn my mixer. So we're going to mix this at the lowest speed. With just a medium pace. And 4 cups of milk and 2 bottles of banana cream sugar. Alright, that's just for a minute too. 2 boxes of banana cream instant pudding. 4 cups of milk. And here's going to be why this tastes homemade. This is the great value. You can use Eagle Brand or Food Club. This is why. This is eggs, sugar, and milk. So your condensed milk has everything in it. I'm not sure this one's got eggs. It says milk and sugar. It's condensed. But anyway, this is why, because when it don't have the eggs, but you can get them with the eggs. But I don't put eggs in mine when I make my, yeah I do too, I do. I put eggs and sugar and milk when you make your own homemade filling for your banana pudding. So anyway, If you're making a small one, you're going to use half of what I'm using. So this is this is condensed sweetened milk, and this is what makes it taste homemade. There's so many things you can do with this, and this is you can get the off brand, the Food Club, or the Great Value, or you can get Eagle brand, whichever brand you want. But as you can see, this is what I use. If they have the Eagle brand on sale, I'll try to get some. But this is what I use. So anyway, I'm going to open this other can. Like I said, I'm making a double batch of my filling because I've got 2 medium-sized banana puddings ready to go. So, you want me to go back over that? That is 2 boxes. This is for 2 or a very, very large banana pudding. 2 boxes of your instant Jell-O banana cream pudding, the one you add milk to. We started out with 4 cups of milk, and we're adding 2 cans of the condensed sweetened condensed milk. Now this is my own recipe. A lot of people say, oh, do you put cream cheese in yours? No. No, I don't. I think that takes away from it. It doesn't taste like a banana pudding when you put that in there. So now we've got that started, and I'm going to mix that up just a little bit. And it's already thickening, so I know that I'm going to have to put more milk in it. So now what I'm going to do, I've got some Great Value whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. You can get Food Club or Great Value, or you can get the name brand. I'm going to start out with about a cup, and we're going to put that in there, and we're going to see what that does. Whipping cream. Get a spoon and taste of that. You want to see that consistency right there? It's thin, but that as that sets, that will thicken. You all wouldn't believe how good this is. I'm gonna put just a little, probably about a half a cup more of sweet milk, of the 2% milk, because I want to have enough for it to go through those layers, and I just want to make sure I've got enough for 2. And that's just how quick and easy that is. So now I'll take my spoon, make sure I've got it all stirred in together. Now you can get the low fat in this sweetened condensed milk. You can get the low fat in the whipping cream. You can even get the sugar-free in your Jell-O banana pudding if you want to. So what I'm going to do, put my wafers and bananas over here, and then I'm just going to start pouring. You just go back and forth over your pudding, and it will go down in there really good. Get some up here in this one. And the reason I'm making 2, guys, I can't make one and give one away and then not have one at home. They just go into deep trauma. If you make one, every time I make a strawberry pudding or banana pudding, I have to make 2. If I'm giving it away, I have to make 1 for home too. So let's see what that. I've got a little bit left here. I want to see what that looks like in the bottom here. I'm going to shake that down. That looks pretty good. This one I'm going to put a little bit more. This, you want to clean your edges off. You don't want that around your edges. Making sure your edges are clean. Okay. And I've spilled some right there. So anyway, let me wash my hands off again. Now, I'm done with my mixer. I have 2 containers of, you can see how this is now. See that? See? I'll set that over here. I have 2 containers of Cool Whip. I've had them in the freezer. I'm not sure if they're going to be unthawed enough, but that's what I usually top my banana puddings with. Not hardly unthawed enough, but I'm going to try to get enough on this one till you can see the process. I don't like putting them in the microwave. The Cool Whip gets runny and it don't taste right anymore. So I should have set these out of the freezer last night, but I didn't. So that's just life. You just do the best you can go on, but they'll still be good. So anyway, the other one I'm going to probably let unthaw a little bit more. Just want to show you the process of this. I may not, I may get it out too. You don't never know about me. So anyway, we'll just keep smoothing it down. It'll finally melt or unthaw a little bit more. You just keep working it. And like I said, once you try it this way, I don't know if you'll ever eat another banana pudding another way. This is really, really good. It's very rich. It tastes like homemade. Well, it is homemade, but I mean, it's not cooked like like I used to make them. When you put your eggs and milk and sugar and vanilla flavor in a saucepan. And I can do that too, if that's what I want. but this is just as good, if not better, and a lot quicker. So I'm trying to chop up some of that. So that's just a small container of Cool Whip. It's like an 8 ounce. So you want to get most of it covered. Your pudding and your bananas and your wafers, get it all covered as much as you can, except for your wafers that are on the edge, and you want to try to leave those uncovered just for appearance and eye appeal. So we're going to make some little swigglies now. See, it finally come to the point to where you could work with it. It's smoothed out really pretty. Okay. Always being careful to get your edges clean and pretty. So there's that. And then those crumbs that I had left, I always take some of the crumbs and just sprinkle. And I've got a cookie bag here, this other bag. And let's see if I can find one. We'll take one like that and one like this. How's that? How's that? Does that look good? I'll wash my hands off again. Now, is that pretty? See how that fillings went down in there? And then I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and do my other one. And I mean, they taste home like you have cooked them. So that's another one of Sheila E. from Tennessee's own recipes. So this is the way I do it. I don't put all that old cream cheese stuff in it. It just don't taste like kind of pudding. Maybe you do it ever how you want to do it. But this is the way I do it. So I'm going to take this. I'm just going to do it just like I've done that other one. Take a little bit out at a time and work it. Now, if it's already unthawed, you don't have to take out. I mean, you can put it all on there and do what you want to with it. But if it's just halfway unthawed, you got to give it a few minutes to smooth it. Well, I thought that right on. See there how easy that was? So I'm to smear that on top, and I don't want that. That looks awful. All right. Give me another paper towel. I don't like that smeared texture on the sides of the. I like it to be neat. It ain't neat once people start digging into it, I'll tell you that right now. When they see banana pudding, they start digging into it, or strawberry cheesecake pudding. Like I said, it's still got a few frozen spots in it. I'm going to work it right around to the edge. Somebody told me a shortcut on making fried pies is that you can use frozen, or excuse me, not the frozen ones, but the canned biscuits instead of making your own dough. So I am going to try that, because that would be a time saver. I hope that they would be just as good. To me, biscuit dough's biscuit dough. So I am going to try that, and I may put that on a video so you can see that. I've got a couple people wanting some. My granddaughter to be's wanting a, she loves the pumpkin cheesecake fried pies. And then I'll put a cinnamon powdered sugar glaze on them. So they are really good, but they're rich. So I can't get this worked in there. Go ahead and empty that. Got a little frozen spot in it though. We don't care. Now this is something you have to keep in your refrigerator once they're made. All right, take some more of these crumbs. Trying to get you fixed where you can see them. All right, put this over here. So I'll take a few pictures of them. I'll put a couple of wafers in the middle here. That's that. And then I just usually take the tops of my containers and put on them and put them in the refrigerator. But I want to take some pictures of these before I put the tops on them. And I don't want you to see me because I look awful this morning. I got my hair's all a mess. I go wash my hair and got a lot of things to do today. So anyway, I wanted you to see my homemade banana pudding. And this is my way. Sheila E. from Tennessee. May God bless you, keep you safe. Always smile because smiles are contagious. Always give God glory, thanks, and praise, for He is worthy. We are nothing and can have nothing without Him. See those? And I'll put some pictures on there, guys. So I'm going to go back over that recipe for your, you use your wafers, make a layer of wafers, cut your bananas up. I just cut them up just as best I can. I don't go like thin or thick. I just cut them up. And you keep layering your wafers and your bananas until you run out of wafers and bananas, or until your container is just about full. You want to leave room for your pudding. You'll have to have room for your pudding. And then your Cool Whip on top. So, and then your pudding, for your filling, you use, this is for 2 medium size or 1 big one. 2 of the boxes of the Jell-O Instant Banana Cream Pudding. 2 cans of condensed sweetened milk. We had 4.5 cups of, you start out with 4.5 cups of milk. I use 2% milk. Okay, so that's 4.5 cups of 2% milk, 2 cans of Eagle Brand, 2 boxes of, that's the big boxes. This is the 5.1 ounce box of Instant Jell-O Banana Cream. 2 boxes of that. So 4.5 cups of milk, 2 boxes of the Banana Cream Instant Jell-O Pudding, the 5.1 ounce, 2 cans of condensed sweetened milk, 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Okay, and you just beat all that together, make it really creamy and good. If it needs to be thinned down a little bit, you can always add a little bit more whipping cream or a little bit more 2% milk. Also, you can get the low fat in the whipping cream. You can get the low fat in the sweetened condensed milk. You can get the low fat, no sugar in the Jell-O Instant Brand Banana Cream Pudding. You just have to look for it. You can also get the low-fat in the whipped topping, the Cool Whip. The only thing I don't think you might be able to get, yeah, you can get reduced fat in the Craven vanilla wafers. So there it is. There's another one of my secret recipes. My homemade banana pudding, my way. May God bless you, keep you safe. Always hugs, always give smiles, always give thanks, honor, and glory and praise to our Father and Jesus Christ. And always, always share what we have with others, and always smile. This is Sheila E. Until we see each other again, may God bless you.